All right, while Shay's pouring in a gallon of milk into the pot, you're gonna take 1 gallon of milk, and it says to use as much fat as possible, because the less fat you have, the less cheese it's gonna produce, because your cheese is gonna be typically fatty. And I'm stirring a half a teaspoon of the citric acid in a cup of water, and we've got a quarter of the Renee tablet dissolved in a cup of water. All right, then you pour the citric acid solution in, stir thoroughly into your milk, and we'll come back as we're waiting for that to heat up. It says 290 degrees on our thermometer, and just stir occasionally. All right, so now we're adding the Renee solution, and we're gonna stir vigorously the milk while we're adding it. And so we're just gonna do that, then we heat it up because we've just got to 90 degrees. And now we're going to heat it up until it gets to 105, because we're gonna do the water bath solution and not the microwave way. All right, let's check back then. All right, so we hit 105 degrees, and we're gonna bring the camera a little bit closer because it did curdle up. And you might not be able to see it. We took some pictures of it so you can see it better. But, and this is our Aldi's milk, so it wasn't anything fancy. But it's definitely curled up. We took it off the heat and then covered it up for 5 minutes, and we'll check back then. Okay, so we got it up to 185 degrees, and we formed it into a ball like this, put it into the whey that was heated, and once we got it after the 3 minutes, put it into this bowl with the salt, and you stretch it gently. And once it starts getting smooth and holding together a little bit better, you set it into a container over here. So we're still a little grainy, and we're figuring this out, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got everything done. We've got a big pot full of whey that we're gonna save because you can use it for several things as well. We'll probably freeze it into small, maybe quart-sized bags. And then here's the mozzarella that we ended up with. We had a smaller one as well that we already ate, kind of as our test run. And it's actually really yummy. And considering that we've never done this before, I'm really pleased with how it turned out.